It is Lathans versus Tmanplays. We have a really OG matchup. We have the OG matchup here in front of us. Lathans and Tmanplays ending it up with 3rd US Armored versus 79th Guards Tank Division. This is absolute hype. We just gonna see WARNO in its truest and purest form here, and I'm hyped for that. What do you think about the matchup?
I really wasn't sure what to expect. I kind of expected this from Lathans, but I didn't know if T-Man was going to play something wild. But he's not. He's gone for the very stalwart 79th. So this is a really good head-to-head, America versus USSR. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Tmanplays here on the left in red, Lathans in blue. Classic America versus Soviet action. It's like a Rocky movie all over again. And it's gonna be a lot of fun here. With some Black Hawks on the right side already setting up for some early captures. 79th obviously with the T80BV IZD. Nowadays a bit different than in its early days with the T80U, but still a powerful tank. Now a fast powerful tank, not the heavy powerful tank that it was before. Has still some good infantry. We have seen it before as well in the hands of Lathans, though. In game 1, there it got Lathans a loss. Let's see if Tmanplays can use it better. Which division do you like more?
Ooh, that's a tough question between these two. And they feel very similar in some ways, and yet they do play a bit differently. I'm going to have to say 3rd Armored is probably my preferred here, even though I really love 39th. I've never been the biggest fan of 79th, so it would have to be 3rd Armored for me. What about you?
Okay, yeah, I really enjoyed Third US as well, though the Apaches not as strong as they have been before now with the buff of the Tunguska here. Tunguska should be pretty good, though on the other side, Chapral's currently really
Yeah,
overperforming as
yeah.
well with
That's
their
what I was
extra
going to
ammo.
say. You've got the Chaparral. I mean, what else do you need?
And yet, chat, let us know what you think. The predictions are on. Really interested to see where this goes point-wise. Tmanplays currently going into the lead. It's still Lathans on laptop because the never-ending odyssey of his PC hardware hasn't quite ended yet. So, gonna be
Almost there,
interesting.
though, folks. Almost there.
Yeah. And yeah, Lathans versus Tmanplays here, gonna be interesting. Spetsnaz GRU coming around. We have an IZD from the beginning. They got buffed a bit lately as well in Veterancy, which is nice. They have obviously the explosive reactive armor. They have a really good ATGM with the Agona. Good range, good accuracy, good penetration. And they also have especially the high off-road speed, which allows them to hunt down all enemy tanks or roam and kite enemy tanks as well. Like with the Agona, you can kind of kite TAD M1A1 HAs if you want to. Question is, do we gonna see any of those? As it seems like Lathans so far going for a rather mobile start here. Cobras,
Yeah.
Blackhawks. You have, what is this? This is Scouts. Okay, Scouts and 50 cults. I thought those would be ACAFs, but it's actually Jeeps with 50 cults.
It's an interesting opening from Lathans. I don't know why. He's obviously not going for his hard push at one side. He's splitting his forces. But I'm assuming he has at least one HA in his deck if he still builds it like he used to. But he didn't used to have many of them.
Yeah, the M1A1 is a pretty good bread and butter tank. It's also quite solid against the TADBVs once it gets into gun range. But the HA obviously is, if you can mix one or two of those in with its 22 penetration, it's completely insane how much damage that thing deals. We have a helicopter on the other side. I find that quite interesting, as against chaparrals and pivots, helicopters currently not having the best of times. But
No,
Me-24P from the get-go here, trying to come around before any AA can come onto the battlefield. And
Guess it could be utilized to try and kill off the scouts and stuff early while there's no AA there.
yeah, for sure could be used for some interesting things. As it maybe also, yeah, could just be used exactly to hit the enemy airplanes. Though usually you would see a Mi-24 AA there instead of a P. Ah, okay, it was changed to an AA just as I said that. I was like, the P is not the usual starter, because with the AA you also have the extra credit of being able to kill something like a Cobra that tries to come in to annoy your frontal deployment. And yeah, that's just perfect, as there is a Cobra on the other side, but that
Yeah.
Cobra will have to dodge it again. We saw this same dance in the first game, but they're the other way around. Tmanplays reacted perfectly to the Mi-24 VAA of Lathans back then. Let's see if Lathans can do it here in game number 5 as well. A lot of interesting similarities throughout these games. And yeah, really, it's absolutely lovely that we have the classic here, 79 versus 30 US. Let's see who can bring it. I believe both divisions are somewhat on a similar power level at the moment. Yeah, kind of following you there on the 30 US part, but I just like the TAD BV IZDs so much, so I kind of am on Tmanplays side in this one, because 79th is a lot of fun to play. What I don't believe we will see though is Buratinos.
No, I would imagine not. Because it's not you playing for a start.
Yeah, also not really a Buratino map here. Um, I mean, I would love to see it, but you would kind of need to start with an FSP, and there
Yeah.
is FSPs are not really worthwhile in 1v1 at the moment. The forward supply points, they cost still a bit too much to be worth it in the early deployment, and especially with you being able to sell supply trucks nowadays, they are an extra addition to your supply costs, which you just don't you can't afford otherwise. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting start here. As we go into the action, it all begins here. $750 off price pool on the line. And we are into the actions. Besnats and Motorradredka coming in on the left side. Me Too coming in as well. Right side has the Blackhawks, has the Cobras. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, it looks like Lathans is pushing quite heavily towards the industrial area, actually. More stuff's coming down this way than I expect.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of stuff rolling down there. Phantom coming in. Trying to come in for the Mi-24 VAA. Ooh.
Good amount of damage.
Yeah. Blackhawks coming in on the other side. Mi-24 VAA obviously now really inaccurate with its E-glass. Has to be even somewhat careful of the Cobra. Yeah, due to the heavy stress, doesn't hit anything. And MiG-23 coming from the other side now for the Cobra. Gets the kill there. Hits itself with the missile, I believe, though. So the Phantom is somewhat dangerous, but it doesn't have any missiles anymore. Both sides lose their helicopters. Air rifles are in place. Besnat's GIU somewhat damaged, so the Tmanplays Motostrelkis here gonna have a bit of a tougher time. Motorradredka in the south. We have two Strellas coming in with the TAD-BV IZD. We still have the dogfight going on. I'm surprised the HE bomber is still around.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, but he did come back around for the recon helo, I guess.
The Strellas get a
Oh,
double hit. Yeah, mistake there in my eyes by Lathans. Losing that. Will get the Conquerors on the ground though. Got one of the Motostrelkis there as well. So those are nice wins. ADBV and BMP2 pushing forward. South is a standstill. And yeah, this is going to be pretty tough for Tmanplays to push into.
yeah, I mean, that was in reality, in the grand scheme of things, it was a good opening for Lathans. He has control of that area. He's got units in the very bottom point as well, and there's nothing really to push him at the top. So, they were all in sort of down here, and Lathans has come out on top.
Yeah, the Strela, they're moving a bit too close to the Ito as well. We have a SU-25 rocket coming around. That maybe could create some openings. Could at least try to hit the Ito. It's not targeting any unit in particular right now. Got hit by a Stinger now as well already. So bringing it around again would be somewhat dangerous. Tmanplays
He
is
is.
taking the risk, but if you lose the SU-25 here as well, that would be pretty bad. Rifles go down. Stingers get one shot out, get one hit in. Second one does miss. IZD has to be careful, as the Abrams is on the run for it. BRDM. Ooh, that is a aggressive BRDM.
Yeah.
Realizing its arrows there now. We see a good couple of BMP2s coming in now. But yeah, the southern push by Tmanplays not working out so far.
No, this is a bad opener for him. I mean, he's managed to keep his tank alive. He's managed to keep his command alive, and his Strela is still intact, but he's lost a lot down here.
1A1 sitting around here. ADBV moving away. Motorwatch Vedka versus Scout going on here as well. Blackhawks coming in for the south. As we have Tmanplays coming in with some BMP2s. Yeah, M1A1 sitting there in the open as well. Motorwatch Vedka versus Scout and 50 cal. That's not going well for the Motorwatch Vedka. We have 3 M1A1s here now. 2 CVs. A fourth one coming in form of the HA. More Blackhawks as well. Lathans really leveling up the combat power there.
Yeah, he's not messing about bringing in a HA. I wasn't expecting to see it. I mean, I'm assuming he still has the single one in his deck, so he'll also be babysitting that a lot.
Yeah, TADBV, IZD trying to help out against the scouts. BRDM at least gets the capture in the south. But one of the M1A1s goes north. Ooh, BRDM gets sniped. Good hit there for Lathans. The T80 is still pretty stressed out. Got a hit in, but will lose this duel most likely. As, yeah, does miss the shot there. Should smoke off now.
He
Demon
needs to get out of there.
needs to smoke off. Yeah, needs to reverse gear this the hell out of there. The MP2s obviously can be nice with their ATGMs helping to stop that. Oh, Phantom HE actually. Trying to get the hit. Let's see if that is on target.
I don't think
Didn't
it
drop its
dropped.
bombs. Oh, Strela could be lucky there. Gets a Blackhawk on the move. MiG-31, no, MiG-23 actually gets the Phantom in the skies as well. Some good kills there for Tmanplays. Whilst his infantry and positional play on the ground unit so far not working out, his air play is going a good bit better than the one of Lathans so far. Lathans,
Yeah, it did just seem to be Lathans throwing that away.
yeah, that was quite pricey. It's BMP2 sitting around here. TADBV, IZD rolling through the countryside in the rear here. Along this complex. Another IZD coming in. If you can get some nice angles where some ATG Ms can help you out here as the Soviets, that could be quite powerful. Obviously, Itos on the other side are pretty nice as well. Can get a couple of Bradleys. This could be a nice area around it as well. Meanwhile, TADBV IZD getting repaired in the south. EMPs pushing over the open. This should be fun. Conquerors and Motostrelkis sitting in the north.
I mean, for me right now, T-Man has to get a foothold somewhere in one of these forests just so he can have a chance at pushing back into these points. Otherwise, Lathans is going to build up more and more and more defensive forces and lock him out.
Yeah, what you could do in those cases is play for the north and push through that tree line into the south again. But staying on the other side. He's moving some T80s and BMP2s northbound now. So yeah, that could work out.
I do know Lathans is already prepping the very top of the map as well. He's bringing an M1A1 up there to support that top point.
Ooh, M1A1HA pushing forward as well. BMP2s have to move around. Hawk. MP patrols all sitting in there. Okay, this is a good couple of tier BVs by now as well. 4 of them on the battlefield too. So these might be quite some fights.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some very aggressive tank play from one of them. And there's going to be a lot of tank mine.
Hawks keep on coming around as well. A bit of artillery maybe could be nice for Tmanplays to try to put an opening into the lines.
Yeah, even if you could pick off the ITOs, that would make a huge difference just for pushing.
Yeah. Some ITOs, some smoke rounds. Oh my goodness! That was a direct kill. Why was
Oh
it
my
showing rear
word.
armor?
It must have been.
Yeah, it was smoking in the wrong. It showed it's
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I know he was moving stuff up there, but
He must have
my word.
misclicked somehow. That is a big blow there.
Yeah, that is a bad loss of an expensive tank.
Yeah, it was like a side shot wouldn't kill that. No, it
No.
was a direct rear shot. 3 rear armor, so yeah, instant blow up there. More IZDs on the way, but every one of those you lose is obviously meaning you're taking a lot away from the steamroll potential here. So yeah, good hit there for Lathans with the Hawk. More Bradleys coming in with TOW 2As. Good couple of them. Oh, Tmanplays under pressure here. Last 2 for Lathans right now.
Interesting. Just watching where all those vehicles are going. They're being sent north and then pulled around the back again to go south. A little bit of misdirection, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on there. Might be trying to bait the enemy. Spetsnaz 3, are you ready? BMP2 pushing up as well. Ooh, Stinger. Going for the Me Too. There we go. 2 D30 artillery pieces coming along. 2 handsome Hawks. Cobras on the right side. Oh my goodness, the amount of Bradley's gonna be annoying as well.
Yeah, that is going to be a lot of ATGMs from Lathans.
Yeah, those TOW 2s are deadly, deadly, deadly. Especially with the TOW 2A here that you get now with the fire teams. As they have the tandem effect, so they deal an extra damage to all these TADBV IZDs. As they all have the era trait, so this is gonna be painful for Tmanplays in that regard. Team's setting up a good amount of forces in the south here. He is most likely going over the edge soon. Kind of like a World War I strategy here about to begin.
I mean, Lathans has no vision over there, so he doesn't technically know that
we
all of that is lined.
The D30s also now coming in for the Hawks. Spetsnaz GIUs in really good spot. Lathans, recon in general, not great. Hawk, fortunately for Lathans, does dodge quite a bit.
Another HA in Lathan's deck. Wow.
Yeah, H. Abrams. I'm pretty sure he put some extra in for this map.
Very likely, yeah. Especially if he knew the 79th in play.
Yeah, we have the big ball of TDs and BMP2s now ready in the south. 3 Strellas with all of this as well. Let's see how well this pays off. The Spetsnaz GRU in a pretty good spot to spot stuff. And there we go. They go over the edge. First tank under fire. Bradley trying to help out from the rear. That M1A1 needs to smoke off. TADBV still doing pretty fine. One of the TADBVs now getting hit by ATGMs as well though. That one now smokes off. More TADBVs coming over the hill now. M1A1HA trying to come in as well. BMP2 goes down as the Ito dies as well. M1 pushing forward, gets the kill there. As the TADBV is attacking the M1A1HA. Oh, M1A1HA and M1A1 going down. CV tank falling back in the south. We saw the SU-25 dying there as well. Motostrelki helping out. Bradley still in the rear. Still pretty powerful there.
Complete chaos.
Yeah, really bloody order of battle here. And TADBV goes down to the rockets of the Cobra. It's 3 TADBVs versus 1 M1A1 only. Tralas should be able to get the Cobra here. The Eagle needs to be careful.
Lathans has seen his opportunity. He's counter pushing the north of the map.
Oh yeah. Not sure how far he will get there though. It's not that many forces. But ooh, Bradley gets sniped in the south. Got its Trella. MiG-23s have to be careful there. Chaparral gets the kill there. This is really carnage here right now.
Complete
I like
carnage.
Tmanplays micro a bit more though.
Yeah, his micro is on point though. He's taken quite a oh, and another lot.
That Bradley, yeah. Thanks to lower stress, got a nice kill. MiG-23 goes down as well, but so does the M1A1 CP in the south. That MiG-23 loss pretty unnecessary though. As the next M1A1HA is on the battlefield, Spetsnaz GRU. Do bite the dust, artillery could come around. Chaparral still ready, Stingers still ready. One of them out of ammo though.
SU-25 looking for a kill on the Abrams again, I think, but it takes a nasty hit.
Yeah, it takes a lot of hits. Motostrelki under fire here in the south. Eating it from the Bradley.
BMP2 goes down. 2 Apaches on station, ready to defend.
This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, the double Apache. The MiG-23 losses here, pretty painful. We still have some... Ooh, is that already a surrender from Tman?
It was. I was going to say, it didn't look good for him.
Yeah, didn't look good there. And yeah, he comes in with the surrender. It started to look really bleak. The attack with the TADBVs looked promising at the beginning, but yeah, he started to lose a couple too many there. And he didn't have a really second solution there. The MiG-23 losses also started to get somewhat painful if we look here in the end. And BMP2's getting sniped there. M1A1HA just a bit too strong. And yeah, we have a winner. Our Norwegian player might be able to afford a new motherboard after all. GGVP to Lathans. Let's ask him for a winner's interview here. And
well played to both of you.
Yeah, let's see if we can get them in here. As this was quite a quick game here. Vertigo, obviously, yeah, it can be quite decisive if you get into the right spots. And the third US showing that it is not just the OG, it's still the king there. GGVP.
Hey, Lathans, well played.
Thanks. Did not feel like it when the tank horde showed up, but Jesus Christ, I was lucky and was able to punish it.
That was some serious chaos.
Those tank fights were quite intense for sure. But the TADBV IZDs not getting the kills they wanted, and your first victory in the game at the beginning for sure helping you out with it. And then that
Yeah,
Ito snipe. Did you notice?
It felt really good, and me and Timon were chatting a bit when I told sniper calling because Jesus Christ, you were just trying to turn it and it showed rare armor.
Yeah,
It's
that was brutal.
I thought I had the game at that point, but then the TATBV horde showed up. I was not that sure, but thankfully Timon wasted too many points in his air tab and Arty, which like made my ground force stronger than his.
Yeah, and he didn't quite get the snipes he needed with his air and arty to turn it around. S25 runs luckily thwarted. And yeah, well played, well deserved a victory here on this map and in the series as well. The full reverse sweep coming in there. After all, 0-2 down at the beginning, and yeah, that means we will have quite the hefty prize money there. That might allow you to get a new main board.
It is already in the mail, the new motherboard.
Nice.
It has finally resolved itself. Hashtag don't buy at complete. That's today's not sponsor.
Yeah, it was for sure a good series, and yeah, good games, and yeah, great victory there in the end for you. Nice storyline with the reverse sweep. And when will we see you the first time in League?
I'm playing Zotek on Sunday.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, let's see if you can get back-to-back titles there. Or...
Well, Zotek has been spanking me in ranked as of lately, so I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
My
Or will
warm-up
we see the
earlier today was rough, to put it that way.
Will we see the champion fall in group stage? We will see. Yeah, I mean, we have seen the last champion of the Super League tournament fall in round 1. Let's see if that curse does go on to the league as well. But yeah, gonna be a lot of exciting stuff there. And yeah, really, really exciting final. Quick one here today, but in general, a really long one. That's why we had to go to today after all. And a really, really good one as well. We have now Tmanplays taking it all in the 3-2 victory here, guys. And yeah, it's $764.40 in general, $448 for Tmanplays. Much appreciated, all the support, guys. Last minute edition here by Flood DD with another $10. So yeah, big thanks there, guys, for all the support. We still have some claim codes to be claimed here, if you want to click that quickly and to help Lathans out a bit more. And yeah, this was for sure a fantastic final.
Again, thank you for hosting, Polos. I enjoyed my stint, even though it was only lag top.
Yeah, let's see if we can unleash you again on the PC next week. Will we get some Lathans streams then as well again?
Not before my exams are done, so
okay.
Early set December.
Okay. Gonna be happy to have you back there as well. And yeah,